Trump's chaos is driving up prices. That's idiotic. But fighting to make things more affordable in New Jersey, that's common sense. As governor, Josh Gottheimer will stand up to Donald Trump, just like he's doing in Congress, fighting to protect Medicare and Social Security and expanding the child tax credit for Jersey families. Jersey didn't vote for this craziness, but we can choose a governor tough enough to fight back. Democrat Josh Gottheimer. Common sense and lower costs for Jersey.
Josh Gottheimer.
So, at TD, we run on yours. Because sometimes going for a walk just can't wait. And your morning meeting runs over because, well, look at that face. At TD, we know life's most important appointments come first. So if you're there, we're there too. That's how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
He's a born fighter. Josh Gottheimer's been fighting for people all his life. He worked for Presidents Clinton and Obama, fighting to protect Medicare and Social Security. In Congress, Gottheimer got the impossible done, passing infrastructure and gun safety laws, and fighting for Jersey to stop Donald Trump's tariffs and chaos. Now he's ready for the big one.
As governor, I'll cut property taxes by 15%, cut taxes for seniors, and lower costs. It's not impossible. I'll fight to get it done, and always get your back.
He's Josh Gottheimer, a born fighter for New Jersey.
Jonathan Groff, next live.
Today's Good Hand Play brought to you by Allstate Doris.
Luka Doncic's been able to get down here money. Of the points he scored, 8 of them have come in the paint. You shoot well when you're getting this kind of look. And listen, this is a guy who's 6'7", exceptional footwork, been in a lot of big games, and then all of a sudden, that step back to the left.
Yo, what's good, Leatherface?
It's $10 Tuesdays at KFC. Every Tuesday, grab 8 pieces of hot, juicy Kentucky Fried Chicken for just $10. Butter my biscuit, that's a good deal.
Good with you, broski.
$10 Tuesday. Only at KFC. The Empire.
I want to just fucking waste it.
Spectacular, emotionally crushing, and very timely. That not only cements the show,
Alright, shit, I'm good.
story of one of the best TV shows of the decade.
Chilling right now watching this fucking Lakers game. That they better win.
Sometimes the greatest rush. Hey Google, play my slow down playlist. Was not rushing at all. The all-new Nissan Murano.
How you, broski? How y'all doing in this motherfucker, man? Like the stream, let me know what y'all doing. What the fuck? Am I scratched right there? My face. Yo, if you're in the stream, like the stream and subscribe, man. Oh, Brown just knocked down a 3, y'all. What's up, Abel? I'm good, Abel. How you doing, broski? What the fuck on, man?
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
You doing good? That's dope, Abel.
And I miss
This is a meal. We're talking a
Where you
good
from,
food
bro?
that makes you feel good meal. You feeling that? Now, meal this. A salad for the first time in a week meal. A catching up with your ex meal.
So, how's your mom?
Been there. Ooh, a scoring cool dad points meal.
Obviously.
Thank you. Do I spy and I need 5 minutes to myself meal? Whatever you're feeling, at Panera, it just meals good.
Ever since I was young, my dream has been to open a chocolate shop. To make unique, colorful, world-class chocolate. Countless flavors, and 5 shops later, I've got a lot on my plate. Acrobat makes my job easier, so I can focus on what's most important. Bringing really good chocolate to really good people.
How do you sleep at night? On a mattress and Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
It's Mattress Firm's Upgrade Your Sleep Sale. Save up to $600 on Sealy and get a free adjustable base. Get matched at Mattress
Look
Firm.
out that built like me.
Hand down, man down. A fee-free withdrawal? Spectacular.
Brooke Jackson.
We got another one. Talk about a pro. See, that's just beautiful banking.
You know catchphrase?
You got to bank through China to get a catchphrase.
Well, but
Not now. My man is building his credit score with everyday purchases. 75 points off in 6 months. Mama, there goes that man.
Welcome back. NBA playoffs presented by Google here in Minneapolis. First round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Call the foul on Reeves. Here's Josh Tibbin. Going to about get the
What?
Upon review, Gobert comes to a pause and then starts to cut. Reeves initiates the illegal contact. Into Williams. The defensive foul. They stand. The challenge is unsuccessful. It'll be Minnesota's ball on the second. 19 on the shot clock. The Warriors no further challenge. Gobert is moving the post. This doesn't come to a pause.
And that's a tough one to see this. He comes to a pause here. But when he starts to move it, that means, and you don't give Austin Reeves an actual step. You're supposed to pause it. The offense on the defender has to have a step. He doesn't get the, he's not given a step, but now that it's a screen easy. I think a lot of officials would look at that play now and see it. Because it's a lot of contact. So that's but that's almost like a play off. The unfair almost to call it out. Either guy.
And it's a massive one, obviously, because it's off the third.
Jimbo. The Walker. Lost the angle. This is brought out. Here comes James. Brings off to the next one. Starts. After a terrific performance. Oh, slipped and full. Hit ball. Intercepted. Back to Daniels. DiVincenzo lifts the push. Alexander Walker. Can't get the ball. Banger with the rebound.
Lakers should get a stop turning it over. They were so clean the first 12 minutes of the game. And then all of a sudden it's turnover.
Just the one in that first quarter. You know, with the question,
What's good, Panera Bread?
But as you're saying, they've got to stop turning it over. LeBron James is in the middle of the ball, and a deflection that easily could have been a touchdown. Doncic back in. Doncic returns to Minnesota. Also an excellent start. Doncic and James with 25 of the 35 points for the Lakers. Doncic trying to give it to Vanderbilt. Ball knocked out of bounds by Gobert. 14 on the shot clock. Minnesota all season long, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, especially down the stretch of the season. Played some terrific defense in this series so far. It's posting up. Well defended ball. Here's picked up. Pulls off his jumper. There you go. Daniels able to track it down. Daniels has yet to score. He's been the big scorer in both victories.
No Anthony and no Julius on the floor. And all of a sudden, that's going to change quick. Christmas is like, I need one of those too.
Denver returns. Shimora's going to return to guard him. Still 9:13 remaining here in the second. Two superstars you talked about at the top of the telecast score. This is one of those games where they have to.
Have you been outside? Hell yeah. I feel good as fuck outside.
James to Doncic. Kyler going in. Doncic wants an ISO.
I'm gonna post again today. Yeah, I'm gonna post. They ass call anything for this nigga, bro. Jesus fucking Christ.
Attack Luka from the backside. Luka's not ready. He's not aware. He saw it at the half-court line, and then here, that's where the foul occurred. And then obviously, he got 2 free throws from McDaniels that transition, but LeBron James is a little frustrated in between defense trying to communicate whatever he wants or whatever they're lacking. Reminder, don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app. Download the app today for the latest scores, highlights, behind-the-scenes access. So all the drama. Boy, has there been drama. Ross's first foul. And a long way to go.
I'm about to say count his points. The fuck? Do you have a double team? Bitch, your motherfucking mama got a double team, nigga?
Turn over the ball. court. McDaniels good catch. Back out Randall. Randall, another three-pointer. That's good. It's Randall. 16 here in the first half. And the Jets almost back where they were. Doncic tries again. The same spot, same result.
Knocking that motherfucker down.
He's got 19 in the first half, and there's still 7:25 remaining. Doncic in the three-time
That's what I'm talking about, Luka.
one of the great playoff scorers in the history of the NBA. Green, out of his hands by James. Ahead to Doncic. Alley-oop, Louis Smith. Great ball control. Randall picked up
Why would you like? What made you do that, bro?
of the pitch and move layout. Misses. Gobert tips it. Griffin comes down with it. James and a steam throws it up with the win. As he comes to contact, and he will head back to the free throw line. Well, Luka, you got to know your personnel.
I ain't betting too much money on him.
But now this is where he does his damage. He gets Nas Reed, that step back, there's so much separation. But on that play, you gotta know who you're throwing to. Maybe you're throwing out those athletes for easy transition. But that three right there, that's where Luka does his damage for transition. Jason Kidd really well on the comeback. That's 100% because I couldn't shoot. That was the only thing, that's the only way to score. I could run and jump. That was on Randall. 2 on Randall. Gobert's going to sit down. Rudy Gobert, 3 points, 8 rebounds. And a majority of them on the offensive glass from 5 offensive
17 game 3, 19 tonight. Thank God. Luka told him, shut up, nigga. Here we go, Brian. Knock them bitches down, boy.
Level of intensity defensively, the way they get to the thrust of their offense. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think Minnesota defensively in transition has been great.
McDaniels on a three. Randall through. First field goal for McDaniels. Lakers cut the three. Doncic pulls up. Can't get back the ball. Tipped up Hachimura.
Come on, Brian.
James gets inside and draws yet another foul. This will be his 7th and 8th free throw attempt in the first half.
It's just a fact. And they have Minnesota reacting on the defensive end. The scores are adding up.
Lakers overall.
Why you streaming so early? Shit, niggas, I wanted to. Because the Lakers playing. Shit, in part of the Lakers playing, I guess.
The next stop on the M1 schedule, the 4th annual Miami Grand Prix. Coverage begins next Sunday afternoon, 2:30 Eastern for the Grand Prix. Sunday, race starts at 4 Eastern on ABC, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Plus. First half to say the least. First good free throw by the Lakers. Ball knocked out of bounds. Teammates ball. Even though Minnesota shooting is 35%, one of the reasons they're only down by 4, plus 10 on the boards. Good pressure on DiVincenzo. Randall falls down, hangs on, gets to the DiVincenzo, they miss the layup.
Smoke that bitch.
To Vincent. Finds Goodwin. Hachimura pulls up.
Hibachi.
45 for Moore. First pitch wants a timeout. 5:45 remaining in the first half. 6-point advantage.
Hibachi more, nigga. Stop playing with him.
I can't kill dragons.
But you will.
I can't kill dragons, but I can slay them.
Probably something stupid. There's something else on the island. You don't know you're up against something.
Train Your Dragon. Rated PG. In theaters June 13th.
Sing down with a smile. Nigga, I don't even know what that is. What's up, average kid?
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, it makes you resourceful, not just a ruler. It's a back scratcher. So when eczema's out of hand, show it your boss with Get itch relief fast, as soon as 48 hours, and get clear skin that lasts. Nemluvio works like nothing before, treating eczema at its core. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. It's the first treatment of its kind that calms the nerves that make you itch, soothes inflammation, and restores skin barrier. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Get over your itch fast and get skin clearance that lasts. Ask your dermatology specialist about Nemluvio today.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperoni than over half a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we have to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here?
He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average. It's the
What's up,
most
JJ?
the bar and
Where you from, bro?
So as you redefine what's possible, Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Today's Star Watch brought to you by T-Mobile. Richard, if you are down in a series, if you are on the road, you need your stars.
It's sick no more.
And Lakers got through the biggest
That's what I call
star in the
instant
league.
right
Luka
there.
Doncic is on fire, 3 for 6 from 3 early. And then the big fella. Sometimes you like to shoot these shots to see what
I'm
he's
blind.
doing. And now he's feeling it. He's doing everything for this Laker group. And you see the numbers.
Oh, yeah, we in there.
Feeling good early.
That's swimwear right there.
Concern was the Lakers faithful late game Friday night. Afternoon game, fairly quick turnaround. LeBron James looks like physically prepared.
Memphis. Shout out Memphis. Y'all just went home early, but kudos to y'all for making the playoffs, you feel me? Are you upset about Memphis going home early? Y'all got swept by OKC. Well, I can't really talk no shit to y'all from Chicago and the Bulls to make the playoffs at all. In fact, we win the play-in game just like y'all niggas and lost by a hell of a lot of points. So yeah.
Close when Nas makes that move. I always feel like it looks like he might pick up that quick.
What's up, Randy?
Well, Nas Reed is really a fan favorite here in Minneapolis ever since coming over as an undrafted free agent back in 2019. So much so that his name has become a way in which Timberwolves fans greet one another. If you see a fellow fan out in the street, you'll give a head nod and say, "Nas Reed." Just like you might say, "Roll Tide" or "We are Penn State." Nas said the love he's gotten since he's been here has been crazy, but he credits it to his dedication to the team, hard work he's put in. As for his role, he'll take whatever it takes to help us win.
That one was a go-to. Issue is so right. Beloved by the community, beloved by his teammates, beloved by the coaching staff. He's all about winning.
I'm like, shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
Tattoos last year during the postseason. That looked like the guy before him. Very close. Kelly sent that back.
Long lost, brother. Nigga, I ain't your motherfucking brother, nigga. And man, that hurt me. Well, Maine, that hurt me. Damn. I mean, y'all be back next year. Hopefully they don't trade Ja, you feel me? Y'all will be back. I hope. I think.
You're in the right position, got him, taking a tough spot. That little reach in, protection foul before the defense.
Minnesota hurt themselves in the free throw line. Now 20 for 15. They've already missed 5.
Give me some. What, nigga? Man, you don't say no more wild shit in my motherfucking chat, nigga, or I'm gonna get your bitch ass up out of there. I love LeBron. I rock with LeBron too. I rock with LeBron too, one player. If we traded Ja, I spaz the fuck out. That's okay. All people been saying like, oh man, if they trade, well, like they got put out the playoffs, they might end up trading Ja. Which I said I could see them doing that, but I don't know where he ended up going.
He doesn't have someone that's out there leading the break, an athletic finisher that allows LeBron to either kick out, throw ahead, get easy buckets. Very similar to what the Minnesota Timberwolves have.
Can you adopt me? Hell no. Nigga, I ain't even got no kids of my own. Why the fuck would I adopt you? So JJ, would you be a Tennessee Titans fan, I guess? Or are you a Tennessee Titans fan? I mean, look on the bright side. Y'all got the number 1 pick. You feel what I'm saying? I got a nice quarterback. And yo, if you in the stream, like the stream and subscribe, man. What's your opinion on Eddie? Nigga, I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm a Steelers and Titans fan. Damn. Well, I guess that's understandable, but you're Steelers and the Titans? Well, you are from Memphis. What a Titans play? The Titans play in Nashville? I think. Zach Edey. I mean, shit, he ain't that damn good, but I guess. Yeah, Nashville. Okay, bet. It's understandable then. Well, I mean, shit, how you feel about your team getting the number 1 pick and y'all quarterback? I mean, the Steelers got a quarterback too. They drafted Will Howard from Ohio State. I'm glad we got Cam. Also, raw pick franchise history. Since they became the type. Damn. This their first time having the number 1 pick? How did I not know this? Well, then again, I'm not a Titans fan, so of course I wouldn't have fucking known. I got Kenwell. We had a good draft overall. Yeah. They had it in 1970, but they was the Oilers then. Okay, bet. Yeah. Well, I forgot y'all also are the Oilers. Okay. Shout out my boy. Heisman transfer portal B. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Heisman? So how you feel about the Steelers then, JJ? Since that's your other team. Yeah, nigga, stop. Damn. He just looked something decent. Barney like, yeah, nigga, that's my daddy right there. Nigga, stop playing. Yo, I'm Bron. Stop playing with me. Punish him. Punish him. Pittsburgh could have had Jackson Dart or Jalen Miro in the early rounds, but they sold. I give you that one. Everybody that's been on here, I think it might have been one Pittsburgh fan on here. Didn't nobody low key? Did nobody say that? I mean, shit, y'all might get Rodgers. Rodgers might sign. I mean, y'all got a quarterback though. At least y'all drafted one of them. One of the actual what I was gonna say. At least y'all got one of like the 7 quarterbacks that was actually in the draft, which makes sense for y'all. Nigga fake short. My finger just broke through. The toilet paper. Well, not now. Your fingers smell like shit. First of all, Bron, you too old to be dabbing on that floor, bro. And that chat be wild as hell to my aunt just died. Come on, what happened? Are they saying Braun sucks?
Let's go hear from more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy home.
That's a lit goat. Lit dirty. Oh my god, bro. They funny as hell.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being there. And when you're with Amex Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Edwards seems to be okay. He's back out on the floor. That looked really bad the way he was lying there. When he popped up on the floor, he's been doing good all day. Well, at 23 years old, this guy's been watching film in real time. That is the bonus of being a young athlete like Anthony Edwards, but it's still scary. And that first jolt that you feel the pain in your knee, you feel the pain in your ankle, and you feel your heart pounding at what just happened. All of a sudden, that pain subsides and you start to feel a little bit better. But that's a scary one because that's a big man that's rolling on your ankle. Now, you wonder if he keeps coming out and shooting the free throws. He would not be allowed to come back in the game if somebody shot the ball, unless it's the play they foul, which of course is the loose ball foul. Both of those free throws, right in the background, seems to be absolutely fine. Minnesota after sailing behind now a 1-point lead. Doncic, Randall trying to stick with it. And defended by Randall, 5 on 24. Hachimura, three-pointer. Randall gets flying in to grab the rebound. 4 minutes, second quarter. I think he's okay. That lead. Double team. McDaniels comes up now.
He be putting up some garbage ass shit, bro. Yes. What's up, the consumer? Oh, jump shot having this.
The most physical game of this series thus far, including the former Olympic teammates getting under each other's skin. Seeing some greatness from some of the NBA's greats. Halftime here in Game 4. 3-point lead for Minnesota.
That's fucking bullshit, man. Lakers need to get their shit together, man.
Why is Shedeur Sanders not picked yet?
With the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.
I've never seen a player fall
I have a
so
question.
far.
What's your question,
Their only
Warren?
explanation is the devil. The devil!
This ain't God. This is the devil.
And then be immediately proven correct when the Browns draft you.
The Cleveland Browns select Shedeur Sanders.
And why were they teabagging the pick on the stage? Who thought this was a good graphic? Who thought this didn't look like testicles? Shedeur Sanders not going in the first round? A little bit of a surprise. Shedeur not going in the second round? Incredibly surprising. Not going in the third round?
Unprecedented slide happened.
Not going in the fourth round? Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Inconceivably wrong.
Inconceivable. We've literally never seen a player who was at one point the consensus number 2 quarterback, a surefire first round pick, fall all the way out of the first 4 rounds of the draft. We've seen prospects help their case.
What's a jumping jack, nigga? I don't know. You tell me, bro.
Combine, pro days, private
What kind of
visits,
dumbass
etc.,
question
but
is
in
that?
terms of a quarterback
Fuck, is you
falling
retarded?
further than the Mad Men intro, unprecedented. If you want to understand how big the Sanders name is, look no further than Texas QB Quinn Ewers, who's sitting in his home waiting to be drafted and viciously killing a new animal every hour he's not drafted. That's happening, and all we can talk about is Shedeur Sanders? Nobody had Quinn Ewers as PETA's #1 overall target. Now, Daniel Jeremiah had Shedeur as the 20th best player in this draft. PFF had him at 45, CBS at 28. So the Cleveland Browns quite literally got the best value pick in this draft class and maybe in any draft class in terms of pre-draft evaluation versus where a player went.
Unless he goes in the third round, number 83, to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who had a discussion about him. Precedented slide, and everybody's trying to figure out exactly how this can be. The NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback.
And it wasn't just the Mel Kipers of the world who were perplexed out there. It was guys we think very highly of.
We were in the 80s. You know, at this point in time, the ability warrants a selection. It way past that time, in my opinion.
Thank you. And I expect, hopefully for Shedeur, better things today than he got yesterday.
Nobody had a clear answer.
His formal interviews did not go well. One assistant coach told me in all his years it was the worst formal interview he'd ever been through.
The NFL is looking at him like he's our prime suspect of somebody we can make an example out of.
What does that mean?
So today, I, Brandon Perna, undrafted sports YouTube guy, will do my best to illuminate the real reasons Shedeur Sanders fell all the way to the Browns in the 5th round of the draft after they had already drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we are 180 signups at Underdog away from hitting 6,000 signups. If we hit 6,000 signups, I get a massive bonus for this YouTube channel. We are so close to hitting that goal, so if you want to play in daily fantasy or to pick up games, sign up with my code THAT'SGOOD or TGS at Underdog, and then we are literally talking about $60,000 coming my way. Don't let me go undrafted. Let's get that. Let's get it. We're so close. A bunch of you signed up yesterday. We got to keep going. Now, the funniest tweet in regards to Shedeur Sanders came from Skip Bayless. And by funny, I mean unintentionally. Skip, in all caps, told us, what's happening to Shedeur Sanders is the most stunning and disgusting development in NFL draft history. I don't know if I'd say disgusting, but it is odd. One big reason Shedeur fell, Skip Bayless's unadulterated endorsements.
The Tennessee Titans tonight made a monumental mistake. A mistake they will forever regret.
by taking Cam Ward over Shedeur Sanders with the first overall pick.
Nothing will frighten an NFL coach or general manager like Skip being all in on a guy. The only thing worse for a quarterback? Getting an endorsement from Donald Trump. He did it to Johnny Manziel just like Skip. And the only thing worse than that is getting an endorsement from Antonio Brown. Oh, fuck, maybe this is the work of the devil.
This is the devil. It wasn't cute after 21.
The most stunning thing to me, honestly, is that it looked like Deion Sanders had no clue this was coming. None of his NFL connections, and he has a lot, gave him a dose of reality to help curb the expectations. That is indeed legendary.
He's got legendary, like he's got legendary all over. It's as if that's his wallpaper.
In terms of the slide, Deion is part of the problem. I think we all know that. Outside of the Deion brand being too big for his son's true skill set, one problem here is Shedeur Sanders doesn't have an agent. Deion is representing him. Why is that relevant? Well, the Sanders inner circle doesn't have a truth teller. You need an agent to act as a buffer between Deion and Shedeur and NFL teams so you can get honest feedback. If Deion is out of the loop, that means he's failing as an agent. Agents are in the loop. Deion is too well liked across the league, so if he calls an NFL team like he did after hearing about Shedeur's alleged bad interviews, he's getting sugar-coated responses or flat-out lies about how these teams were actually viewing Sanders. Instead of hearing what he needed to hear, he heard what he wanted to hear. I want to address some of the concerns these teams clearly would have probably fired the agent who was telling them the truth, and we'd be in the exact same situation regardless. Shiloh Sanders knew. He talked about Deion dropping the ball as their agent, so he said he hired one.
That was our agent, but that hasn't been working out too good. So today I had to sign with an agent, bro. So we're gonna see what happens.
Say what you want, though. I do like the way that Shedeur and Shiloh were handling this, but at least they were laughing about it. So no agent. Problem one. Problem two, Shedeur must have really been unimpressive in his interviews.
It'd be funny some of the memes, though. I went in the meeting. What was it, Bobby Schmurder? He was on the table.
Oh yeah, when he's performing for the label.
I imagine this is how one interview went.
You're hired. You're in, unless you're like the weirdest guys ever, and I don't see it. Great.
I'm just now noticing all of the Raiders memorabilia in that scene. Did Step Brothers accurately predict Shedeur Sanders' Raiders interviews that long ago? It's almost as funny as Deion saying no quarterback should ever go to the Browns. Now, Tom Pelissero dropped an article the day before the NFL draft in which an anonymous NFL executive said Shedeur gave the worst player interview he'd ever been a part of. We all felt that might have been a little bit hyperbolic. Kyle Brandt vehemently defended Shedeur on the NFL Network.
Shut up, anonymous coach. I'm so triggered. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
This is not only anonymous. I think it's tasteless. I think the timing is ridiculous. Maybe the vibe that you set in the room was critical, and Shedeur picked up on that.
What did
You're
you
just
say?
coming off stupid.
But that wasn't the first time we heard his interviews weren't going well, right? That info surfaced back at the Combine, where he also did not work out. Matthew Berry posted all the way back on March 4th that two separate teams, independently of each other, said the meeting was bad and he seemed disinterested. The only positional player that really cannot have a bad interview is the quarterback. You've got to win over someone somewhere. The only exception is being the most insane athlete on the field. Deion and Shedeur had no clue that they needed to win over people at the Combine or in the interviews, especially if Shedeur wasn't going to work out. To get to specifics on a bad interview, the one that probably cost him the most was with Brian Dable of the Giants. Todd McShay dropped this nugget on his podcast.
Shedeur's not playing with the New York Giants, as far as I'm told. Shedeur didn't have a great interview with Brian Dable.
Brian Dable!
In a private visit. An install package came in. Preparation wasn't there for it. Got called out on it. Didn't like that.
Look, I think this checks out. We know Brian Dable is hard on the quarterbacks they test. McShay noted the interviews didn't go well, but also said there wasn't anything disrespectful or harsh in those interviews, which is probably the truth. You cannot present yourself well by just missing the mark.
2 teams drafting in the top 10 with quarterback needs where the interviews did not go well. Not disrespectful, nothing harsh. Just felt like the phrase I've been using, and I think it aptly describes it. We didn't get the sense that Shador cared all that much about what we thought of him.
I think people wanted to spin this as Shador went in guns a-blazing and given the room a giant meat spin instead of talking install packages.
Focus on this package, motherfucker.
We know the message is the interviews were not good, but I think Shador, from the advice he was receiving, approached the interviews in a way he thought or they thought would be best. And you need to actually listen to him speak on it, how he handled the interviews, which he discussed back on in March.
Character, they just want to know who I am as a person. And they understand the media and all that because they have to deal with that type of stuff too within their own organizations. Normal, I feel like me and they're just conversations, they get to know you. So that's why I'm thankful for anybody asking me whatever question they want to ask me. It's just a form of relatability whenever we sit down and talk, and then like the coach is like, we all people, we all go through the same problem. So they don't really pay that no mind when they meet me.
I will say, I think this is from that late meeting the Giants and Shador had. It was very late in the process. They had a private workout or whatever. And if he didn't go into that meeting prepared, it killed his chances with the Giants. And Brian Dable was asked about the McShay report directly after the draft, and this was his response.
Specifically, you and him had a meeting that did not go very well. Anything you want to clear up on that or deny or comment on?
Yeah, I'd say we had good meetings with all the guys that came in here on 30 visits. Quarterback meetings were productive, and we're happy with Jackson.
Dable clearly looks annoyed by the question, took the high road without actually commenting on Shador. Just said all the interviews were good. He says a lot by not saying anything, right? McShay suggests he fucked up interviews with 2 teams that he shouldn't have. He whipped on the Brian Dable interview by not being properly prepared, and he didn't impress the Saints. So I'm going to put this on Dion, okay? Because let's say Shador didn't prep for Dable's install package like McShay revealed on his podcast. Do any of you know anything about Deion Sanders? He is one of the most notorious, I don't need to prepare for shit athletes of all time. And it worked for Dion because he was a freak athlete. The rarest of rare talents. If that's how your dad presents himself to the world, how do you not catch a case of that mentality? Dion needed to prepare Shador like an underdog, not a top dog. Dion, you can steal that line because it's pretty good. Dion is also an exaggerator and a liar.
I don't trust myself.
How can anyone trust a man who says that?
Never in my life, Fletcher.
In your life.
Never in my life.
Oh, yeah.
That's like saying you never drank water. Why do I say he's an exaggerator or a liar? Well, back on a podcast in 2024,
What you watching?
he said he'd dictate where Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders were drafted.
Will you step in and do some of that if it's the wrong organization and say he ain't going there?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it publicly. I'll do it privately.
This year he said he never said that and Shador would be happy anywhere. Instead of helping Shador answer questions,
There's some video on the draft, NFL draft.
they acted like they were in control of the situation, which Tom Pelissero laid out nicely.
People said that Shador was trying to dictate how he wanted things to go and made them feel small, even at the pro day. Throughout the pre-draft process, Shador Sanders very much proceeded as if he was dictating to clubs where he was going to go rather than how the draft works, which is the other way around. And there were a bunch of opportunities missed at the various checkpoints through that pre-draft process.
Poor Dylan Gabriel, though, right? He was the quarterback tipping point, the breaking point that made us all start wondering if there was a real collusion or effort to blackball Shador, right? I don't think there was any collusion, okay? I do believe Shador didn't take advantage of his opportunities to impress quarterback-needy teams, and I think this is a draft where the needy teams are far and few between. Even the fringe quarterback teams like the Seahawks and Raiders weren't high on Sanders. Shador was banking
at CU would speak for him. And that's typically a smart approach. He was a really good quarterback at CU. Not perfect, but pretty fucking good. And he was a key piece of the shovel that dug that football program out of its grave and resurrected it like Dr. Frankenstein. Let's just go to the quarterbacks who were drafted ahead of him, though. Okay, Cam Ward. Yes, a better prospect than Shedeur with better game film. Jackson Dart to the Giants at 25. Fair, his on-field production, similar. Sanders has slightly better numbers. They're close. The Giants clearly prefer Dart. Those two players going ahead of him for pure football reasons, though, I can buy it. It makes sense. Then you got Tyler Shuck coming out of fucking nowhere to be the 40th player drafted, right? The first quarterback to go in the second round to the Saints. Shuck. He has some NFL tools, maybe the best arm in this class, but the reason he spent 7 years in college was due to injuries. Injuries are a huge factor when evaluating a player. The Saints specific him for pure football reasons, though, I can buy it. It makes sense. Then you got Tyler Shuck coming out of fucking nowhere to be the 40th player drafted, right? The first quarterback to go in the second round to the Saints. Shuck. He has some NFL tools, maybe the best arm in this class, but the reason he spent 7 years in college was due to injuries. Injuries are a huge factor when evaluating a player. The Saints specifically have an injury-prone quarterback right now in Derek Carr. Shedeur has been incredibly durable at CU while taking a shit ton of sacks, but we went balls deep into Tyler Shuck. We love that dude. And I can still see why New Orleans opted for him instead of Shedeur Sanders when they picked. He's a guy who is already calloused by adversity. He's gone through the hard thing and came out looking like a leader. Shedeur's going through the hard thing right now, and how he comes out of this will determine whether or not he has a successful NFL career. Then the Seahawks drafted Jalen Milroe in the third round at pick 92.
My nephew, quarterback, Alabama, Jalen Milroe.
Milroe absolutely crushed his draft interviews. In terms of pure football traits, he offers the biggest upside of any QB in this class. He's the best running quarterback, and he has time to work on his passing, and teams are comfortable with him accepting a backup role until he develops to their liking. While I did not think Milroe would actually go ahead of Shedeur, from a purely football perspective, I still get it. Milroe is the opposite of Sanders in terms of recognizing his flaws as an athlete. There's a popular quote of Milroe making the rounds again where he said, quote, "How much time you got?" In one of his interviews when he was asked about what he needs to work on as a QB. GMs eat that shit up. An NFL team wants a player, though, who knows his weaknesses. You have to be honest with yourself, because I think the NFL teams know what I do well approach by Sanders was a mistake.
If you ain't trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't give me. So you should know history repeats itself over and over and over, and I've done it over and over and over, so it should be no question why NFL franchise should pick.
If you can't admit or articulate how you can be better, nobody will believe you can improve or progress. That doesn't make you unconfident either, because after he was drafted, Milroe was asked if he had a message for all the teams that passed on him. His response was,
Do you have any message for the teams that passed on you today?
belt to ass. Belt to ass. Shedeur never gave us the humble moments so we could appreciate his belt to ass cockiness, which takes us to Dillon fucking Gabriel getting drafted by the Cleveland Browns 2 picks after Milroe. When that happened, this is how Shedeur reacted.
Dillon, you son of a bitch.
I gotcha. Dillon, you son of a bitch. The Browns traded up for Dillon Gabriel, by the way. Nobody, and I mean nobody, had Gabriel ahead of Shedeur. No offense to Dillon. I like his game. The Browns are a team in QB hell, though. They actually need a new starting quarterback at some point in the very near future. Just like nobody saw Sanders falling to the 5th round, nobody saw him going to the Browns after they already drafted a quarterback from this class. It is wild. This is what Shedeur has to do now, though. He has to go in there, and he has to work his ass off, and he has to beat out Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett. Here's a sentence I did not think I would be saying. Shedeur Sanders needs to prove he's worthy of backing up Joe Flacco for that might benefit him in the long term. Adam Schefter did report that the Steelers have a level of confidence that Aaron Rodgers is going to join them. So that explains why the Steelers weren't as desperate for a QB as their current depth chart would suggest. But it's not like Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of the future for the Steelers or anywhere, or one that would keep them from taking a quarterback who they have on their board. Imagine being okay with Aaron Rodgers' personality, but not Shedeur Sanders. That said, I do understand picking just one poison instead of two. Shedeur grew up in a weird situation. That's what we're missing here, I think. When he says stuff like this...
You know who my dad is? They hated on him too. So it's like, it's almost normal. Without people hating, it's not normal for us.
That's just the way he was taught to look at the world. Deion, even in his prime, was never universally liked by even his own teammates. And when we did our Cowboys video last summer, that really stood out to me about Deion. I always assumed all of his teammates loved him, but he hated to practice. He never put in the effort in the film room. Deion has had detractors his entire professional existence, okay? His approach was always to ignore the naysayers. And he could because he was so special on the field. If that's been your entire experience...
We like diversity. We like everything that comes with the name. That's why we are who we are.
If you made a career blocking out all of the criticism, because a lot of it was probably unjustified, I think evolving from that mindset to help his son, who needs a lot of constructive criticism about his game and his approach to football, just simply never happened. You might not love all the self-hype, but too many personnel members around the league like Deion Sanders, which is why he wasn't handling this draft process in a realm of reality. There's always been a gap between where potential starters and backups are selected, and if teams don't have a starting grade on Shedeur or already have a starter, they're not going to pick him in the top 4 rounds knowing he's not going to be on the field for them. Here's my conclusion. Why did Shedeur slide all the way to the 5th round? Well, it's partially the Deion Sanders brand, but not in the way you're thinking. The brand is so strong, it got Shedeur Sanders a ton of attention at CU. Probably more attention than the program actually deserved. It was an absolute spectacle, and it happened overnight. A one-win team nobody gave 2 shits about was suddenly hosting nationally televised college games with huge celebrities attending because of Deion and because of Shedeur and because of Travis Hunter. Shedeur played well, too. Not perfect, but the fact that he played good football keeps getting lost in this discussion. That's what baffles all of us who watched him play. All of that extra attention, though, for the Deion brand probably inflated Shedeur's value. Deion having hundreds of media connections and being a 24-hour mouthpiece himself certainly helped build Shedeur's draft stock to levels that may never would have risen to had he had a different last name. There also wasn't the same level of need for quarterbacks in this draft, and Shedeur may have destroyed his chances with 2 of the teams willing to take him high purely because of his interviews.
The only kid in the draft, potential first picks or whatever pick, did they hang on?
He didn't convince them he could help improve on his football deficiencies, processing the field, holding on to the football too long, while also not convincing him he would be an asset in the locker room. But he seems genuinely happy to be a Cleveland Brown, which nobody ever is. And that is what this is actually about, right? Appreciating where you landed. And now that his wait is over, it's up to him to get to work. It does not change the fact that Deion taught Shedeur to sell himself to NFL teams the wrong way. It's not one thing. It's a culmination of many things. But it is the craziest draft slide we have ever witnessed.
My next thing don't sound arrogant.
What is it?
I never had.
Oh, hey. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please, damn it, subscribe here on YouTube.
Don't forget, chat, to subscribe here on YouTube. If I start slapping the shit out of somebody. Also, don't forget to watch the Lakers game. Oh yeah, Lakers up.
Refusing to get switched. He's going to make sure he's got the Luka matchup. But that means if it's slow to recover, everybody else has got to scramble. The Wolves are playing defense now in the second half like they want to win all of a sudden. Like, McDaniels is like, I'm sticking to Luka matchup. Everybody else is fine.
Well, the Lakers scored the first 14 points during this third period. Those scored 7 straight. 4-point game, midway through the third. Dodgers trying to rush contact by Smitty Smith. Thrown off by Edwards. And the offensive violation. You talked about the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing defense like their lives depended on it. Luka Doncic, one of the best ball handlers in this league, cannot get enough space to get off the shot. And it's just the pressure. It wears on you over time. It might not be in the first quarter, second quarter, but it's like Novocaine. Give it time, it'll work. Not the turnover. Now for the Lakers.
Sure, D.
Again, the zone defense from LA. Edwards splits inside. Euro step back shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. Euro out of the corner. Rises up so much.
His ass so fucking weak. He just did all that. Luka like, yeah, nigga, your thoughts. I'm about to say Brian. Bone kind of like, damn. Give me that. Move. I'm Brian. Stop fouling me. Extremely garbage ass niggas. Stop playing. dropping in to say hi. Hope your day going. Are you having a good day? Trust me, I am. So with you, Brady. So hacking that. Hibachi. So Luka with almost. Luka with almost 30 points, which is great, yeah. But they making boneheaded ass plays, bro, as a team, like, which is fucking killing me.
Back-to-back All-Star. But to get even better, I had to get real with myself. Real about how I showed up, about how I trained, and about what I ate. The result, something about this season, man, it just feels different.
If my mortgage lender used Agentforce, the powerful AI from Salesforce, a digital agent would have helped me pre-qualify before my dream house was sold. Wow.
The buyer's lender used Agentforce.
Well, who's the buyer?
There's too many turnovers we need to stop them.
Oh, jeez.
That's the fuck I'm saying, bro.
Pools open next week. Bathing suit optional. Agentforce helps lenders prevent finance fiascos. It's what AI was meant to be.
They need to get out there and get some fucking stops.
Love Carl's Way. Take a left here, please. But there's a Carl's Way is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Exactly. I can invest and trade on my own.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments for me too.
Let's move on, shall we? No can do.
I'll get out here.
Where are you going?
Schwab.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management. New salted caramel macadamia. That's DOS.
24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen. But the game never stops.
Gonna watch the game. See you later. Have a good day. Appreciate you for tuning in, man.
I love your place.
Thanks. Could you grab some carrots?
Sure. What's this?
That's for Pepper.
You keep dog food
Like
in
the
your
stream,
fridge?
better wake up. Let's appreciate that, Brady.
Real meat, no veggies.
Does she
God bless
feed
you
your
too,
dog?
brother.
So it's dog food.
You were so right about her.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food.
Fuck was that?
Y'all move forward. Toyota, let's go places.
Gabe Vincent didn't hit not 1-3, bro. How?
Tigers have put their largest lead up by 11. After 4. Ball knocked out of bounds. We go to Lisa.
Yeah, I just saw Mike Conley make that block from LeBron James and then go down to the floor and eventually back to the locker room. He is now back out on the floor, not exactly off the bench, sitting down back close to me and actually to the bench. But it looks like he is good to go back to the floor.
Lisa back to a sensational block. John put it on the play after the shot block at 6. Doncic finds Finney Smith. Again, a good ball from Hachimura. This time takes it to the glass and leaves it on the main.
There we go. Hibachi.
I like to see that drive on the closeout, especially when Rudy Gobert is outside the game. Edwards across it, forgets it, side, hits it up. There's too much English that time. Jordan's foul, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Finds James. Finney Smith, corner 3.
He's shooting that bitch too hard, bro.
Under 2 to play in the third. Randall.
Oh!
Kicks it out, deflected by Randall. Fortunately for the T-Wolves, Reed right there. DiVincenzo hot off the glass.
That shit was so weak.
First 8 threes, so close, tied with 4.5 minutes to go before the T-Wolves stay the big point. We've got a long time before that. Scores in the first half, 9 points here in the third quarter.
There we go, Reeves.
It's
25, Tito. A lot of people making edits of you. Should I show you a link? I mean, nigga, if you would like to. From Chicago, T-Door. Okay, Cubs. Where you from, Theodore? Where you from, boy? Boy, somebody gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Awkward big shoe wearing ass nigga. Slovenia. Europe. Ain't that where Luka from? Or Jokic? One of them. Can you even click on it? Shit, I don't know. I don't know if I can click the link. Nigga, just link the shit, nigga, if you gonna link it.
But you're right, that's just a normal box out.
That's a box out from LeBron James. And by the way, he's hit first all day. He's been action all day, appropriately setting the tempo here.
So Josh Tillman, Mitch Urban, and Sean Corbin on the right.
Upon review, it is unnecessary contact with the forearm in the back of LeBron's neck, lower skull. We're going to upgrade the play to a flagrant foul. Penalty one. LeBron shoots 2 free throws. He laid the ball on the side. They go around the center with 24 on the shot clock.
Always important because you get the possession. Let's bring on Steve Jabby, who is back in Secaucus.
I'll show the link on your West video.
It's been a physical playoffs in every series. I mean, what's the key? First of all, tell me about what you think of that play, and then I got another question for you.
I mean, shit, go ahead, bro.
I agree with you guys when you said it's a normal box out. I think Gobert's been boxed out harder than that the whole game.
You keep saying this shit, got me thinking that you fronting your motherfucking move, nigga. Just send it.
Starting to get there. Obviously, it's now going forward. From the officiating standpoint, when do you talk amongst yourselves and say, all right, we need to start calling a rule better? How is that done in the playoff series?
Stop playing with Bron, nigga. Free throws made.
Pre-game meeting before you get out the locker room. And then this way you can start calling things a little tighter in the beginning. First round matchup for me historically has always been the most physical. Teams are playing for the playoff lives. Teams seem to be 7 or 8 think they have to be physical in order to win.
If you're fans, maybe that's something to motivate your guys going into the fourth quarter. Get back to your start because after a flagrant, you're not getting it technical because you didn't agree with the call.
10-point lead for the Lakers. What has been
Yes, Reeves. Nigga, I'm not queso. The fuck is you talking about? What's up, Instinct? What was your opinion on my song? It was decent. It was a decent song, bro. thought he made that shit. I was gonna say, damn. He's the greatest fight of all time. You're welcome, Instinct.
Any free thoughts? I think I need to do more with my money. Should I still do rental? I love this money. How much should I save for my kids? What kids? Early retirement. How much is in your 401k? All my money's in checking. What does the K stand for?
Ben, what's on your mind?
Could I be doing more with my money?
Let's look at where you're at and talk this over.
And I will truly find the real life drama of the Happy Face Killer next to you.
Popeyes has gone full pit. You got your pickle glaze sandwich. You got your fried pickle glaze wings, and what? Pickle lemonade? Where my pickle people at? Love that pickle from Popeyes. This is the NBA playoffs. An exhilarating ride, played at the highest level, where every possession is big, and every game is even bigger, where every player gives all they've got, and just a little bit more. It's the ultimate race to see which team will hold the NBA's ultimate prize. Celtics fans, turkey out of sheets is going to put on the Chris Eubank Jr. Caribbean League in September. All right, listen. First, I want to say congratulations to Vince Martin.
That's not a lot of free money.
All right, look at that. You know, I want to say, I get that real. I think it's what we're supposed to do.
Bang! Yeah, just like that, right there.
I'm talking about everything. The build-up, the legacy, the rivalry, the meaning behind it. The ring entrance, the hype, the size, and then the
knock that motherfucker out.
living up to Paul and living up to the legacy. But being a better fighter than their father. I watched everyone see the thing about the legendary original Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn is they were both middleweight champions during the best era of middleweight champions of all time in the 90s. And it was the first time having two champions, UK champions, meet each other in the ring. So it was a lot of hype. And it dragged on for a while for them to make a fight. They finally made it. It was kind of like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. As far as like the hype, it was like that. And actually bigger. It was bigger. And they fight each other, and Instant TKO is a fantastic fight. And then they go on, and after a while, they fight again, making this rivalry. You know, they had real hate for each other. And I know Chris Eubank Sr. never called it hate, right? He said it was business, but it was definitely a rivalry. And it was emotional. But this fight, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn, actually is a better product than that fight. It was a better fight. The fight itself was actually better than both of their fights. These guys laid their health on the line. They laid it all on the line. Alright? And a lot of skill, a lot of technique, they gave up a lot. You know what I'm saying? You have Chris Eubank Jr. giving up a lot of his health with, you know, cutting down the big weight, the rehydration cost him. And then you have Conor Benn, a natural 147-pounder, going up to 160. So they both gave up a lot and put on a tremendous fight. Both of them, to me, looked hurt multiple times in that fight. I was equally impressed by both of them. I was impressed by both of their grit, both of their tenacity. A lot of people are a little bit more impressed by Conor Benn being the naturally smaller guy. But Chris Eubank being dehydrated and fighting through, he could, if it was any other situation, I think Chris Eubank Jr. would have fallen. He would have failed. And maybe Conor Benn too. Okay, but like I said, chants are partially mental. I say that all the time. They would be damned if they fall that night. Put on a fantastic fight. Here's my issue. If they fight again in a rematch, and damn it, if they both agree to rematch each other, it is what it is. I think that fight was a perfect ending to the Bourne rivalry. I think the way it went, I am totally fine with that product. I'm not sure if a rematch can live up to what they did. But here's another concern. The amount they put on the line. I don't know if they do that again, and God forbid if there's a trilogy. I'm not sure if either one of them would be the same. They both are giving up a lot.
What's up, Dilshad? Come on, Luca. Any kind of problem, man? No, ain't no problem going on. Where you from, Dilshad? What's up? I love cats. What's up, Mango Man? My name is Rizwan, I think. I'm from India. Yo, text is in like cursive, bro, so it take me a minute to read it. I ain't gonna front. What's good, Mango? Nice head, by the way. Appreciate that, bro. Yo, let me know where y'all from, bro. When y'all into the y'all in the chat, you feel me? How was your day? Shit, I'm good. Well, my day was good. I ain't gonna front. How was yours?
Yep, no question. Clippers are seeing that happen
from Miami. Yo, shout out Miami. I'm from the United States. Well, dumbass, obviously me too. We're from the United States. You dumb motherfuckers be saying that shit like I'm not from the same fucking place. Good, good. I can't complain. I like your beard, man. Appreciate it. I low-key hate my shit. I want my shit. I don't know. I know my shit can look much better than this. My shit weak, but I'm gonna get it together. Don't worry about it. How is it down there in Miami? Is it I know the weather gotta be nice. It's getting that spring for y'all. Okay, man. Bye. Good night. Wait, it is nighttime for y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Rizwan, whatever your name is, bro. MD. Make sure you like the stream and subscribe, broski. Good and clear. It's hot. Yeah, I'm knowing it's hot down there. What's the degrees? It's like 80, 85, something like that. MD means Muhammad. Okay, bet. See, that's what your name should say, low key. Yeah, like 85. Damn. That was soccer game today. Damn, soccer and net heat. I can't imagine no shit like that.
We'll talk. Can you take a look at this giant hole? That hole is easier to repair than it looks.
My name is... I know you told me that, bro. I'm gonna just call you Muhammad, because I'm not gonna remember that shit. Unless you change your name to that shit, bro. That's the only way I'm gonna remember it. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's up, Mariana? Mariana?
A bit of local art. For the week. Finding out you love a good poncho. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go, Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
I think kind of big definitely has more available as far as career perspective. And I think a rematch, superior smooth taste, well played, the Glow Ultra, superior like me. Am I opposed to it?
With all the upsurge here in Paris, individual manufacturers that many cars in our award-winning lineup are unaffected.
which is that can possibly be brought up with that but not with the hype.
How you doing? Shit, I'm doing good.
The product with the hype. There was no real big hype when he got it. Barrera and Morales were great fighters, but it didn't have the hype.
How old are you? 25.
When Chris Eubanks Sr. walked out the car to accompany his son, that was one of the biggest moments I could think of. It literally gave me chills and it raised the hair on my neck. So when I'm saying this as a complete event, that was the greatest fight I ever witnessed live, and now we're going to have a rematch to see. Of course, His Excellency Terminal Alashik, etc. Let me know how you feel comfortable on. Sure, there's no doubt. Life goes fast.
Most of the players have been Minnesota players, the majority of the second half as well.
Hibachi Umura. Come on, Reeves. Knock that down, bro. You gotta watch a tree grow or what the fuck? You almost got me there, brother. I'd rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow, nigga. Shit. Neither. What's up, my nigga Jada? Bro, like, here, come leave me open, nigga. I dare you. Dummy. Yeah, fouled him, stupid.
He's strong enough, he's tough enough to guard, but this was something he was not doing early in the year for Minnesota. Give the young man credit, just a little bit overzealous on the challenge. He has done everything right. Like, that's a kid.
I could have sworn he had more than 35. I could have sworn he been had 35 points. Maybe I'm slow. I don't know how to count, bro.
still right where the Timberwolves are at. They have an ability to raise that level.
Yo, if you in the stream, like the stream and subscribe. Why the fuck my eyes look red as fuck? Keep leaving him open with that weak ass shot.
NBA First Round, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, is brought to you by Google, the proud sponsor of the NBA, and Burger King, and BK, have it your way. You rule. In 5 days, experience the movie. Months are calling MCU Game Changer.
Some trash?
It's my business card.
One blew up an entire laboratory. One caused a 32-car pileup.
I love that guy.
One is demanding we deliver payment in diamonds. What?
It's the best Marvel movie since Avengers Endgame.
Let's do this.
Summer begins in Marvel Studios Thunderdome.
That's what they talk about!
Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
With Cricket, we're all about honesty. What you see is what you get. Nothing to hide. Okay, my turn. These are hair plugs. I used to be bald. Phew. Feels good to get that off my chest, which was always hairy. Welcome to life without hidden fees.
I got another Papa Pairings order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 orders wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
All the right place, Chef.
This order is my Everest. See you at the summit.
We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Oh my god.
Why would I know?
Puppy.
Have you tried these Febreze carbon clips? The intensity down gives you total control. I can turn it up.
On May 2nd, live at the Zone Worldwide.
Enjoy 3 days of sessions.
What's up, Respawn? Shalom, broski.
So it needs food? First time, huh? Plant these together. It's for you.
Brew your dream on. My Lowe's Rewards. Lowe's knows how to help you spring.
My healthcare provider had Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce, and AI Agent would have automatically paired me with the right specialist hours ago. My body's dead.
I like it here, dude. Good for you.
Hey, Doc.
Feet in stirrups.
Wait, why?
Because you're an OBGYN.
Free from the diaphragm, brother. Agent Force helps healthcare providers prevent medical mishaps. It's what AI tries to be.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the
Looking for the chat, bro.
Ford.
Nigga, I have been looking at my chat. Everybody saying shit.
Vehicles in the country. Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. And now, at this unprecedented moment in automotive history, who benefits from Ford's commitment to America for over 120 years? You. Employee pricing. We pay what we pay.
This is a big defensive mistake by Luka. Watch him go on, get the rim. Now you see it's 4-on-4 going back. Luka and Nasri are next to each other. Luka wants to guard his hand. And Anthony Edwards leaves Nasri open for a wide open three. Austin Reeves hands off. And then Luka up there, no communication. He tries to communicate with him like that. Finds the award of Nasri is going to lead the fourth quarter of the series. He's in all 8 points.
These refs has been calling bullshit the whole fucking night.
He's hit the first two free throws to tie the game. A 40-point game for Anthony Edwards. Hits all three free throws. Just remember, Michael, it's a 13-1 run for the Bulls who get the lead. Start to put all that right together here. That was the last 4.5 minutes. They trailed by 8. Does it in the second half. Now lead by 1. Doncic to James. Hachimura. That's the three.
Hibachi, Hachi, Hibachi, nigga.
T-Mobile home internet is about value, benefits.
What's he doing, Zach?
I'm rehearsing for our T-Mobile home internet commercial. There are so many benefits and awards. You gotta talk really fast.
Well, let me try. T-Mobile home internet ranks #1 in customer satisfaction for home wireless internet by J.D. Power.
Wow.
This chat so damn split, it don't make no
Just one
sense.
chord, it's an easy set.
So Lakers versus refs, to be honest. Lakers versus refs.
Just $35 a month with our 5-year price guarantee.
Today's game doesn't start with the tip-off.
I wish y'all could see what they said in this chat right here, bro. That was wow.
Putting up shot after shot. And putting together the right team. So you can take the shores. When you get ready, you stay ready. To put another W on the court and off.
Mass Mutual is committed to helping all women plan, protect, and grow their financial futures.
Like, how, bro?
No team has ever played 5 players for an entire half in the playoffs. Right now, that's happening to the Lakers.
What's the word? Scam? Long time no see, for sure. So ain't seen you in here in a minute. Come on, go get a foul at the rim. Thank you. Finley Smith. That's Michael Finley's son right there. Big threes, nigga, big threes. Give me that, nigga. Fuck out of here. You're trash. Finley Smith. Threes. Blocked by James. Blocked by James. Fuck out of here, pussy. Stop playing with me, Chad. I'll slap one of you niggas. Oh, me, oh man.
There's nothing like that first Mercedes feeling. Experience the feeling yourself at a local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Let me tell you guys something. When I hear the term blocked by James, I still have some beautiful, beautiful memories. It sends me to a great place, period. The fact that the big fella's still doing it all these years, and I get to see
Give me that.
it is a special, special moment to hear that in the postseason. You know what? There's just something, there's some PTSD for some other teams when they hear that term. 129 remaining, still so much time left. Each team still with timeouts. Julius Randle was out. A superb game. Hands it off to Edwards. Edwards double. Nice rebound. Reed drives on James. Goes inside. Stripped out there by Court. Picked up by Reed. Another terrific defensive play from a 30-year-old. Lakers make this ball here.
I gotta worry about all that later. I'm too locked in. Come on. Come on, Brian. Why would you take that three? I was done, bro. His weak ass steady fucking getting fouled. That shit is blowing me. What's up, Queso or Casso? I'll look at that shit when I get off the stream. Fuck that. That's good, bro. Keep up the good work. Play Fortnite with viewers. I had to see about that, bro. Well, I don't have a system to play no Fortnite with, so I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. You know what I'm saying?
Minnesota challenged the play within 30 seconds. The play's under review.
So now let's take a look at it.
Within 30 seconds. What? What is he talking about?
We started talking about the first quarter. Will LeBron James, when he came out, set that tone. When he came out, set that tone, had the first quarter, had that great first half. He might struggle. There might be some more juice in the fourth quarter. He hasn't had a break this entire second half. I'm not surprised that he hasn't really put up those numbers.
Davis holds for the first night, and it's Laker ball down 9.5 seconds remaining. Lakers right now are out of timeouts. They're saying that was a Laker timeout. What do the Lakers run here in this final possession?
What?
I think you want to run some misdirection. Maybe you want to pick and roll to give Luka. You want a better car. You want to set a screen so he can get a lesser defender on him. You don't want Luka to go one-on-one against McDaniels or against the lead defender.
We've seen him set two with Luka offense. I wouldn't wait for that trap. I'd get off the ball.
Come on, bro. Lakers ball, man.
One thing I'm confused about is that they said it's Laker timeout, but it was Finch who challenged it.
That was the within 30 seconds that they had mentioned.
Okay. So this obviously is such a critical call. It appears Edwards touched it last. Whether or not they say there was contact that caused him to lose possession, that's no doubt what they're discussing. Josh Tippett on the left, showing Corbin on the right.
Y'all been calling dumb shit all fucking night.
Boy, we have seen basketball brilliance on display here in this game. So many big-time shots. These two teams going back and forth.
Normally, if you see a foul, it's that offhand, maybe pushing that they call.
So Anthony Edwards, they say foul.
I think the prior look, not this side, but the other side, is going to show what you're talking about. Oh, he gets his wrist first. That's going to be a foul, LeBron.
That's the Hawkeye camera.
Wow, this could be a foul, LeBron.
Here we go.
Upon review, LeBron James makes illegal contact to the wrist of the successful by Minnesota. LA is still charged this timeout. Minnesota has one further down with me. So Edwards will shoot free throws. This one stays Baltimore.
What the like, bro? I don't get that shit. That shit don't even make sense. You shouldn't be able to, like, bro. You shouldn't be able to challenge. I don't know, bro. I really don't. I don't even get it. It don't even fucking make sense to me. But whatever.
Down the stretch. And a heartbreaker for the Lakers. Goes Minnesota's way. And they get the big lead. That's brilliant. This is what they were looking for earlier when they had to call that timeout. Swing. Lakers get the shot. But they won. Austin Reeves in a great second half, but that was not what they wanted earlier. And they were forced to call a timeout. That's a very good look. Reeves is in some.
Well, that was a huge waste of my fucking time. Man, fuck all this bullshit. I'm gone. It just pissed